Greetings to everyone out there and welcome back to Around the Clock, and in this jam-packed version of the Around the Clock news, we have a lot to discuss. There's brand new games that have been leaked, brand new games announced, DLC, a Metroid Prime update, plus more. So let's get right into the information, starting off with Dragon Ball FighterZ. During this past weekend, on Sunday, August 16th, 2020, Bandai Namco hosted the Competition Roadmap 2020, which featured a Dragon Ball FighterZ show, and during this show, Bandai Namco revealed that Master Roshi will be the next DLC fighter to join Dragon Ball FighterZ, and this will be the third DLC character in Season Pass 3. Now, Master Roshi will join Kefla as well as Ultra Instinct Goku on September of this year, and there's no exact release date as of yet, but I'm pretty sure that we will find out soon enough. And this is pretty cool that one of the strongest and funniest characters from the Dragon Ball series is now joining the game. Alright, now let's move on to the second topic of this video, which is a brand new leak of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered being listed by Amazon for the Nintendo Switch console. Of course, this game has not been officially announced for the Nintendo Switch, but as you can see here on the Amazon website, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered for the Nintendo Switch has a price of $34.99 and actually has a release date of November 13th, 2020. This game is also listed for the Xbox One but not the PS4, and it will be interesting if this all pans out to be true and this game actually releases on that date. We have seen a lot of games popping up on Amazon lately. One is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword that has been listed for the Nintendo Switch, so we'll see what happens. With all these games being listed on Amazon, there's a large possibility that a new Nintendo Direct is going to happen very soon. We just got the announcement of a Indie World Showcase happening tomorrow, August 18th, 2020, so the possibilities are there. We'll just have to be patient and wait to see what Nintendo has to offer. Now, there was a brand new game announcement that happened late last week that I didn't get a chance to report on, and I'm actually very excited for this game, and it's the game that you're seeing on your screens here, which is G.I. Joe Operation Blackout. That's right, everyone. For all of my old school cartoon and G.I. Joe comic book fans, this is what we have been waiting on. And don't get me wrong, we have had past G.I. Joe games, but none of them have looked as good as this. And in this game, G.I. Joe Operation Blackout, you can choose to play the roles of G.I. Joe characters or Cobra characters as well, which is really something different. And according to this trailer, there are two sides to this game's story, which makes for a lot of replayability, and each character plays differently. They have their own traits, movesets, as well as special abilities, and according to this trailer, the story will be told through this comic book strip style, which is really different, something that was not expected, but it adds on to the lore of G.I. Joe. And also, there's co-op mode, player versus player mode, split screen mode in this game, so there's a lot to offer in this game, and I'm really excited for this. Now, this game is scheduled to release on October 13th, 2020 for all major consoles, the PS4, the Xbox One, as well as the Nintendo Switch, and has a price of $39.99. And if you're interested in G.I. Joe Operation Blackout, you can pre-order this game through all major retailers, GameStop, Amazon, as well as Best Buy. Right now, the pre-orders are open, and again, this game will be available October 13th, 2020. Now, let's move on to the next topic of this video, which is a Metroid Prime 4 development update. Now, Nintendo has been very silent about Metroid Prime 4, and for good reasons. This game has switched development teams and is now back at Retro Studios, and recently, Retro Studios has conveyed a new message on Twitter, so let's get right into it. As you can see in your screens here, we are looking for a lead producer to join us on our journey to develop Metroid Prime 4. And with Retro Studios still looking for a lead producer for this game, I do not expect Metroid Prime 4 to come to the Nintendo Switch anytime soon. With Nintendo stopping production of this game and bringing it to Retro Studios, and with Retro Studios still looking for a lead producer of this game, I don't think this game will come out anytime soon. This will probably be a 1.5 to 2 years before we see anything about Metroid Prime 4. We have to remember that these games take a long time to produce, and we have to remember that we are experiencing a global pandemic which causes a lot of delays in the video game world as far as production, development, and distribution. And we also have to remember that Retro Studios is not a large development company. They are a small group, so we have to be understandable and be patient at the same time. I understand that, of course, we all want to see a new Metroid Prime game on the Nintendo Switch, but we have to be patient, especially with this game's development. Now, let's move on to the final topic of this video, which is a huge deal, because the Nintendo Switch console has outsold every current console in the month of July 2020, plus the Nintendo Switch console has outsold the original Nintendo Entertainment System as well. So let's get right into it. NPD analyst Matt Piscatella has recently stated this: Nintendo Switch was once again the best-selling hardware platform of both July and 2020 year-to-date in unit and dollar sales. NPD analyst Matt Piscatella said, hardware spending declined 2% in July 2020 when compared to a year ago to $166 million. Year-to-date spending has increased 22% compared to a year ago to $1.8 billion. And yes, I can understand these numbers because everywhere that you've gone out through the first half of the year of 2020, the Nintendo Switch console has been sold out. Now, I have seen recently in local retailers that the Nintendo Switch console is back in stock, so if you are interested in a Switch and you don't have one already, this is the best time to get one before they are sold out again. And to go along with all these great sales numbers, according to the Japanese Nintendo website, the Nintendo Switch console has sold 61.44 million units, and at the recording of this video, the Switch has outsold the original NES console, as you can see there at the bottom right hand corner. This is really amazing and it speaks to how popular the Nintendo Switch console really is. The Switch is a hybrid console which can appeal to 3 different types of audiences: those who want to play their games handheld, those who want to play their games on the TV, as well as those who want to play both. So I believe that this is one reason why this gaming console is selling so well, and I really hope that Nintendo continues to have the great success with the Nintendo Switch console. Alright everyone, that's going to do it for this video. What are your thoughts on all the topics that were discussed, and what do you think about this new jam-packed edition of the Round the Clock News? And would you like more videos like this going forward? Please let me know down in the comment section below. And if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button because it really does help out the channel and gives exposure to other people who do not know about Around the Clock. Also, please share this video as well. And if you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss out on new and daily Nintendo news content. Right here at Around the Clock, here we focus on Nintendo gaming news around the clock. Catch you guys in the next one.